Case summary. Court of Appeal date 1962 citation 1962 2QB 26 judges Lord Justice Sellers, Lord Justice Upjohn and Lord Justice Diplock. Background facts. The case involved a dispute arising from a time charter party of the vessel, the Hongkong Fir. The claimant, the shipowners, had chartered the vessel to the defendants, who were the charterers. The vessel was delivered to the charterers in March 1957. Claimant, plaintiff, shipowners of the Hongkong Fir. Defendant, charterers of the Hongkong Fir. Shortly after delivery, the vessel experienced significant mechanical issues, particularly with the engines, which caused delays. Additionally, the crew was found to be incompetent and unable to manage the ship's operational needs effectively. This led to further delays and disruptions in the charterers' planned voyages. Arguments. Claimant's argument. The shipowners argued that the mechanical issues and crew incompetence did not constitute a fundamental breach of the charter party. They contended that the vessel could be repaired and brought to a condition that would meet the charter party's terms, and thus the charterers were not justified in terminating the agreement. Defendant's argument. The charterers contended that the combined effect of the mechanical issues and crew incompetence rendered the vessel unseaworthy. They argued that this unseaworthiness amounted to a fundamental breach of the charter party, justifying their decision to repudiate the agreement. Final outcome. Judgment. The Court of Appeal ruled in favor of the shipowners. Law justification and detailed analysis. The Court of Appeal, through Lord Justice Diplock, introduced the concept of innominate terms or intermediate terms in contract law. The court differentiated between conditions and warranties and identified a third category where the breach's impact determines the remedy. The court held that the term seaworthiness was an innominate term. A breach of such a term would not automatically give rise to a right to terminate the contract unless the breach deprived the innocent party of substantially the whole benefit of the contract. In this case, the court found that although the vessel had significant issues, these did not deprive the charterers of the substantial benefit of the charter party. The vessel could be repaired and the charter party could continue. Therefore, the charterers were not justified in repudiating the contract, and their repudiation itself constituted a breach of contract. Key concept implications of the court case. Innominate terms. The case established the concept of innominate terms in contract law, emphasizing that not all terms can be strictly categorized as conditions or warranties. Impact-based remedy. The ruling highlighted that the remedy for breach depends on the effect of the breach on the contractual relationship rather than the nature of the term itself. Seaworthiness. The decision provided clarity on the concept of seaworthiness in maritime law, indicating that it is not an absolute condition but an innominate term subject to the breach's impact. Key takeaways. Contractual terms must be assessed for their practical impact rather than rigid classification. Innominate terms require careful consideration of the breach's consequences on the overall contractual benefit. Legal practitioners should draft contracts with clarity on potential impacts of breaches and remedies.